2.
Welcome to LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Would you sleep with sick women?
I may be pregnant, but I'm still a man.
Spank the unruly ones.
It's indecent, it's vulgar, it's blasphemous.
I'm gonna ride you till you can't stand up.
Come on, let's go down. All right, keep your shirt on.
LoveLine's meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Here's LoveLine with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
LoveLine, phone number 1-800-LOVE-191, fax number 310-854-4455. Nick Scotti is here. Nick is Tony from The Young and the Restless, and also has a movie coming out next week called Kiss Me, Guido. Hi. Drew is a big Y&R fan.
Is that right?
No, he's never home during the day. I'm sure Ann is hip to you and The Young and the Restless, but Dr. Drew is up out of the house and putting his thumb in the rectums of old folks,
all sorts of folks
during the day. Yeah, he'll do it. And let me tell you something about Drew's thumb. Colorblind. He'll put it in an Eskimo, a black guy, a Mexican. Doesn't matter to him. He's a doctor. His thumb crosses all color barriers. Does it not, Drew?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Not my thumb.
So, Nick.
And not you.
All right. Let's turn Drew's mic off for just a little bit. Thank you. Nick,
but it's not such a big thumb, so that's good. I didn't have.
Wow. You must have gotten a lot of good-looking chicks in Europe then, because I don't think Madonna's necessarily the best-looking woman ever. But if I was making out,
I'll agree with you.
If I was making out with Madonna,
right,
all that would be coursing through my mind would be, this is Madonna. This is Madonna. My God, it's Madonna.
How would you be thinking?
Of course. I've made out with other women and thought, my God, this is Madonna. You do what you got to do, Drew. You understand that not everyone's Madonna. And the penis don't know the difference.
Well, he does that with his thumb. This is Madonna.
Right. It's really 6-year-old Abe.
I'm picking on the poor guy. I don't even know him.
Oh, he's a beautiful, wonderful. The mic's back on.
You're just getting used to Adam's style. That's all.
Right.
All right. So let's talk about the Kiss Me Guido for a second. Set this thing up.
Hey, Kelsey.
Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
You're very, very, very patient with Adam Carolla, and that's pretty cool.
Thank you. Now, tonight he's enlisting the aid of our guests.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Nick.
It's tag team.
Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty good. My question is, okay, my twin sister took a blood drive. She gave blood, and the samples?
Right.
Well, later on they tested at the clinics, and one of them came up positive, and the other came up false positive. And I'm wondering...
No, wait. What do you mean the samples? You mean when she donated blood?
Yeah, and
they called her back and said one of the screens turned out positive?
Yeah, they tested the sample, and from the sample, I guess, it got a positive reading of HIV,
mm-hmm.
and then they tested it again, and she gave blood again, and it came up false positive.
Okay.
What's false positive?
I have no idea.
Like any test, no test is absolutely perfectly accurate. There's got to be a certain percentage of time that it's going to turn out positive, but the person doesn't have the thing you're testing for. And with HIV, it's less than 0.4%.
So why don't they just call it
0.4%? That is.
Well, but it's negative or positive. Why don't they just call it negative?
The test is positive, falsely so.
But what is
because they retest her with other tests, more accurate tests, not screening tests, and find out that there is no thing there.
Okay, so she doesn't have it.
Is that correct? She had the follow-up tests, and they were negative.
I don't know. I'm asking. Well,
she doesn't know.
It's false positive, okay? And then she's taking another one, and we'll get the results in 3 weeks.
Okay. Well, the only way they can prove it's false positive is ruling out the possibility that she has HIV. And these days, there's a number of different tests that can be done to check that out. And certainly, she should be retested. Is she in any kind of risk category?
Well, we don't know. I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't know?
Because, she has high morals, and she's been with one guy for almost 3 years.
She has high morals?
Yeah.
Okay. I used to have those.
One guy for 3 years.
And they both have high morals, and they're both a future for themselves. And we disbelieve. I mean, we don't think it could be possible. I mean.
She's not doing drugs or anything like that.
Huh?
Not doing drugs.
No.
Never had a transfusion.
Never.
All right. So
All right.
she's much more likely to be a false positive than a true positive.
Just call it negative and positive. The false positive thing is very confusing to the kids.
All right.
And
Originally,
I include myself and Nick into the kid category.
The test was positive.
All right. The test. Oh, you're saying right, but they took another test,
and
that test was negative.
Right.
So let's just go with negative.
She's negative in all probability.
Excuse me. Why wouldn't a doctor explain what that means?
I'm sure they did. In fact, these pre and post tests.
I thought that stuff was just for like Venice, California, and Rome.
One afternoon, she asked me to take an age test with her, and I tried to place every name, place, face, and I still haven't compiled the list.
Really?
Really.
So you're doing that kind of scoring in Ohio.
And I don't want that anymore. I had the living daylight scared out of me with an age test, and no more.
All right. So you want to find a woman. You don't want to do it via the bar scene.
Via the bar scene,
but you're going from one superficial cursory
Extreme
modality
to another.
the next.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
You need to be a human being and meet human beings and develop relationships with human beings with something that evidently you've never done, Scott. I mean, develop some friendships and then network from those friends to people who you are interested in, and then maybe develop some relationships with some women. You're 25. You got lots of time. But this business of going from across the room bar impressions to wild parties to ads, there's no human element in any of this. There's no human beings. He doesn't need a human being to do those things.
No. Just get involved. Nick, I'd ask your opinion on this, but I realize it'd be totally unrealistic with your background.
No, it's very realistic.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I think that you should check your motivation and see why you go. Why the clubs? Why do you go there? You go there to meet people, girls.
I got rid of him, but I'll answer.
Where is he?
I put him on hold.
Why do you go to clubs?
I don't go to clubs. I tried going to clubs. I came up with snake eyes, and I went home, and that was it.
All right.
Now I go to the video store.
Yeah, I think I think you can meet. If you're a guy looking for a young lady, you can meet them so many places. You don't have to go to a club.
And
I think that it's all, clubs are based on most of the time are based on shallow situations.
Right.
You can't have a good conversation. Everyone's drinking. Everyone's looking to get
some or get loaded or get whatever. No, I totally agree. I think, in all honesty, if you want to meet somebody, male, whether you're male or female, go out and do your thing.
Right.
Whatever that thing is. Maybe it's snowboarding. Maybe it's helping retarded kids. Maybe it's your work.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's your education. Go out and do it. And do it and lead your life. And you're going to run into people that are not only attracted to what it is you're interested in, because they're there as well, but they're attracted to someone who's interested in it too, and it's not coming on to them.
Yeah, who has a life too.
Okay. Right. All right, Drew, we'll be back with Nick Scotti from The Young and the Restless and Kiss Me Guido. You want to sell the hell out of the next call, Drew?
2 words, genital warts.
Oh, yes.
Hello, is this LoveLine? I have a problem with my stool.
Hello, LoveLine. I have a problem with his stool, too.
The phone number for LoveLine is 1-800-LOVE-191.
I gotta go. I'll be right back.
He's over here. His phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. And Nick, let's talk to you a little bit more.
All right. It's probably a lot more experimenting with same-sex wild parties,
and
Studio 54, orgies.
What year were you?
To get precise.
I
wasn't in the 70s. I'm too young for that.
But what
I'm
year?
in the 80s.
You were in the 80s. How old are you now?
31.
Oh, wow. He takes good care of himself. Look at that. Travis, 30.
Yes. I'm calling probably for Dr. Drew.
Yeah, what's going on, Travis?
Well, back when I had my first girlfriend, I got genital warts from her.
Right.
And I had them cauterized.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, lately, they've come back. And I don't know if it could be, like, from the same person or if maybe a different girl gave them to me.
Interesting question, but typically they are a recurrence of what you had. You can't cure genital warts. The virus is always there, and the warts themselves typically come back.
Well, I had them, I had it checked, 5 years after the cauterizing, and they weren't apparent there.
I understand they weren't apparent, but the virus is forever in your skin.
The cauterizing's when they get the wood burner out.
Right.
Burn them out, right?
That's right.
All right.
That's a brutal modality.
It is.
Yeah.
Dr. Drew, I have a question. Does genital warts different than warts you'd get on your
Yeah,
hands?
they are a different virus typically.
In what way?
Just different virus. It's a different animal, quite literally causing it. And certain subtypes are the type that, when transmitted to women, increase the risk of cervical cancer. Not all of them, but some do. And no way you can tell which subtype you have by routine testing.
But
so
here,
women that have the virus need to get pap smears at least every year, preferably every 6 months, depending on what the state of things are. And for men, it really doesn't mean anything except that they are forever contagious with this virus. Forever.
What
Travis.
is, but this is an interesting question in that he got it, they laid dormant for many years.
I understand the question, yeah.
And then he was with someone else.
And could they be a new set?
Can you get another, first off,
can
you get the same virus twice and have it go through its course again, or does it have to be a slightly different warts virus, or maybe the stimulation just reenacted the old virus?
My understanding is that they're similar enough that your immune system will keep off a reinfection or a new infection. So typically, you will just have the one you had.
So you suspect that this was the
original.
They awoke the sleeping giant wart.
Recurrence.
Yeah, it's a recurrence, which they come back.
Okay, Mike, you're 21. You're on with Nick Scotti.
And let me just say, it's important to control them because they proliferate. There'll be more and more and more, and you're more contagious when there's more wart present.
Now, how do they numb you when they cauterize?
A needle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right in the side?
Right in the skin. You can pinch it up a little easier. And
oh, you can? You mean just grab a little? Yeah, because there's no way you're going to have a wound. Yeah, not when the doc pulls the needle out.
Right.
So is it like Novocaine?
Yep.
And is the entire penis numb at that point?
No.
Which
just
part?
The little spot. You just put a dab into that spot where the wart is.
Don't they have some sort of topical something?
Yeah, there's
Can't
stuff
they
you
rub
can
a
do.
little cocaine on there or something?
There are things you can do, but I imagine somebody that's using electrocautery is using xylocaine.
And
there are different ways.
Is this thing essentially soldering iron?
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, it's a pretty brutal way of doing it.
Except for it, when they bill you, it's $7,000 for the instrument.
Yeah, right. Right. For the physician.
Essentially, it's a soldering iron that's been dipped in alcohol.
Yeah.
Would it be fair to say that if you aren't taking care of yourself and you're stressed out and you're drinking and not taking care of yourself, that these warts could occur?
No, it tends not to be like herpes. Herpes tends to do that.
Okay.
Warts, it's rather unpredictable, and it usually lays dormant for long, long periods of time.
God knows what was floating around Europe and Asia when you were over there.
Herpes comes on for anything. Herpes.
What are you implying?
Just saying, I mean, you got to pay the piper once in a while. Meanwhile, I was cleaning carpets, but I wasn't getting warts.
No.
You were doing blow off models' asses in there, and I'm saying it comes with the territory. Mike, you're 21.
Gentlemen.
Hey.
Hi, Mike.
How are y'all doing this evening?
Good.
I called. Well, first of all, I have to say, Adam and Drew, I admire you coming in every night and helping the Gen Xers and teeny boppers with all of their problems. I couldn't do it every evening.
You could if they paid you enough.
Well, maybe. But, Adam, I am a graduate of a community college.
Oh, no.
And
I'm amazed you can use the phone.
And listen, every evening. I've listened for about 6 months every night now, and I am just sick of hearing you rip on community college students.
Well, I would love to debate somebody who is eloquent enough to go at me on this topic, but I can't find anyone. I know people have studied junior college from afar who can talk about it.
Give it to him, Mike.
Go ahead, Mike.
I am a graduate of a community college. I spent 2 years as the president of our student government. I graduated with a 3.3 GPA. I spent a year as president of the National Community College.
You don't think a 3.3 makes a 6, do you?
No.
Okay, because there's a lot of guys in junior college.
3 makes 6, but 3.3 is a pretty good GPA.
And what kind of student government did they run over there?
Well, we gave $10,000 a year in child care grants.
Okay.
We improved the campus recycling policy.
All right.
These
are all things you're going to need to know in life.
And we're all part of a little $3.2 billion increase in federal financial aid.
Oh, that's right. More of our hard-earned tax money going so you can play hacky sack and get stoned at the snack shack.
Sure.
All right, Mike. What did you major in?
Organizational communication.
Okay. And what are you doing now?
I'm actually a university student. I've moved on to a university.
Okay.
And I'm finishing my bachelor's degree.
Hey, Mike, here's something I've noticed.
Once in a while, someone gets out. It's like the camps.
There are like two populations of junior colleges. One is they're the Adam Carollas, and then there are the mics. And the mics, interestingly, what I've observed, tend to be so appreciative of their education because the reason they're going to JC is usually money issues and time issues, or they have to work or take care of a sick parent. It's amazing things. And they're so appreciative of their education, they're the ones that tend to go on and get multiple higher degrees.
All right, they're scared to get out in the real world.
The vast majority of the National Community College student government population is adult returning student with families and children who don't have any other options.
Right.
Well, this is the student government, you're saying.
No, I'm saying people.
The population of junior college.
I don't know. I went to the LA Valley Junior College. I didn't find any of those.
And Mike,
from an LA Valley community college.
Mike, and junior colleges are different, very different on the East Coast than west of the Mississippi.
Well, I'm
very different.
I'm from Oregon.
Yeah.
So I mean, we sort of have a different mentality here, maybe.
Okay.
But
all right, Mike, you're excused.
Okay.
He's satisfied.
All right. Well, just as long as he feels good. You didn't go to junior college, did you, Nick?
I didn't even go to high school, so.
Oh, that's right. And look at you. What do you need? You don't need education.
Nope.
You got looks. Drew, you could have fallen back on your looks.
Talking to Nick tonight is very cathartic for you, isn't it?
It really is.
I mean, he's acting. All of his emotions are on his sleeve. I'll tell you what they are.
All right.
Come on.
All right. When we get back,
I can see it. Yeah, it's
all
obvious.
right. Do you kill me softly when we get back?
I'm starting to itch. Loveline will be right back. Dr. Drew will say something brilliant, but no one will hear him because Adam will be making funny noises.
With model, actor, musician, and lover of men. And I don't mean, men. I mean mankind. Nick Scotti is here from The Young and the Restless. Also has a movie called Kiss Me Guido that's out at the end of the week. I'm guessing that would be on Friday. That is Dr. Drew. I'm Adam Carolla, and we'll be back in 10 seconds.
This is Loveline.
All right, Loveline. Tomorrow night, That Dog, the Nora Dunn and Kay's Choice will be in here on Wednesday. Now, and there will be no squirrel nut zippers. Drew put the kibosh on it. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Nick Scotti is here from The Young and the Restless and many other endeavors. And now, when we left off, Drew had some trumped-up idea about me and Nick.
I lost my train of thought a little bit.
Well, but let's not forget to get back to what Nick was saying during the what we were talking about during the commercial as well.
Yeah, too bad we can't leave the mics on during the commercials.
Well, we could. It's just it wouldn't work.
We could, but we can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want?
We were talking about relationships and about why people. I was asking you, Adam, for help on trying to get my message across about why people are trying so hard. Life is a reparative process, trying to repair damage that people feel they suffer, not even consciously in their primary relationships. To which you answered, "Hey, what's this say on your bio, Nick?" And Nick said, "I can help you."
Right. Yeah. Well, Nick has some insight.
Nick was listening to me when I asked him.
Yeah, I know. We're actually confused when Nick offered to help. We're not used to modeling, to models jumping in and helping out with these the difficult psychological problems. But Nick has a depth
stereotyping. That's a whole other issue, and compartmentalizing. We're not going to get into that.
Okay. Well, Nick, what is your take on what Drew just said?
Well, I agree with what he says. I have a lot of friends, and I know even family members that seem to be getting into relationships and repeating the same type of relationships, and then breaking up with the person and saying, why do I keep going through this? Why do I put up with this? And, I want to be at peace, or I want to meet someone nice. But you hear them say those words, but the warning signs are obvious at the beginning. Why don't people see
the reality?
Yeah. They're seeing what they want to see.
Right.
Well, this is what I call attraction. People say, No, wait a minute. Don't give me a hard time. Shut his mic off.
No, don't shut it. There's sexual attraction, there's physical attraction, and then there's a certain other kind of attraction that nobody talks about.
Right.
Is it an attraction of, what is that attraction?
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Well,
that's what it is.
All
right. No, listen. Don't get short with me, Nick. We're on this. Hey, Paisan.
Hey,
come on, Paisan.
I'm very passionate.
That's what I mean.
Nick stole all my passion.
When we went to the break, I was going to tell you that Adam loves you. He hates what you have, and he's making fun of it because he wishes he had it.
Yeah.
I already analyzed that.
It was pretty obvious, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, don't let the modeling and the lack of formal education fool you. Nick has been around the block a few times.
No, you're like,
And
you're,
then
you're,
some.
you're completely envious. Envy is that's a bad
Well,
one.
Let's talk about envy.
Well, who wouldn't be envious of Nick? He's having to shoo Madonna away from his genitalia. Come on, how many
But aren't I
guys?
a nice guy?
You're
that pisses him off even more.
I know.
You're quite
That's
a
why I said
package,
it.
Nick. You're
Aren't I nice?
very friendly. You're a jovial guy. You're an intelligent guy. You're a good-looking guy. You make a bunch of money. You're an actor. You're a musician.
Right.
You're a Renaissance man in the true sense of the word.
Hello.
And you need to be killed. We need to extract sperm from you and then kill you. But what I was talking about with the attraction is, and we've talked about this a bunch of times, people can't put their finger on attraction. Now, there's just pure physical attraction, and that's fine. But once you get past that, people are attracted to each other. And for oftentimes, I mean, we talk to people all night long. The boyfriend is beating them for the 5th time. They had a kid 3 years ago. He hasn't even visited the kid. I still love him. I still love him. Why would you love a guy who's physically abusive, verbally abusive, doesn't support you in any way, is having sex with your sister and her friend at the same time? Why do you love this person? Well, it defies logic. And the reason it defies logic is because it has nothing to do with logic. It has everything to do with what got programmed into you at an early age. And here's all sanity is, kiddies. It is taking what was dumped on you early on in life, and instead of making that your badge that you tote around for the rest of your life, getting some insight, getting out from underneath it, and freeing yourself up to live the life that you would have led had you not had all this junk dropped on you.
Or at least not being a slave to all that acting out.
Right.
Just
And
even a little bit of the distance from that.
Well, I also think, I mean, myself growing up, I feel like I've reprogrammed myself and dissected myself and spent a lot of time alone. And I think that that's not such a bad idea. I think staying away from relationships, if you're having a hard time with them, is probably the best thing anyone could do. It's the hardest thing, but it's the best
Right.
thing.
And people's impulse is the more screwed up they are, the faster they want to jump back into something that's unhealthy, because it's the only time they know they're alive is when they're dodging a plate that's being thrown
But
at them.
it's also a way of trying to make yourself feel better.
Right.
And
it's
trying
not
to
any-
heal those ills.
It's not any different than being addicted to drugs.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's exactly the same reason people do drugs. They're trying to escape their affect.
All right,
And
don't get too tight here, guys, because there's no way I'm getting on the Young and the Restless. If Nick jumps ship, I'm screwed. I'll be, more coffee, Adam. Okay, Nick. Sorry. Yes, it is a substitute, and everybody has their own poison. Some it's booze, some it's Coke, and others it's relationships. But either way, they're trying to avoid something, or master something that they weren't able to master. All right, Terry, you're 37.
Yeah, I got a problem. I'm seeing the married man, and we're having an affair, and he hasn't called me or nothing.
He's married.
And he used to call me every night when I get home from work. But now I'm laid off. He hasn't called for 2 weeks. The last time I heard from him was Monday. What should I do? Just forget about him or what?
Where are you calling from, Terry?
Florida.
Mm-hmm. And people don't realize
But
Florida
he's
is the
still
South.
Oh, yeah.
But he's still working. And he told me he was working 2 jobs that he had time to call me.
Mm-hmm.
what
you
should I do?
hack something up there, Terry? Terry, where'd you meet this guy?
At work.
Of course.
Where are you guys working?
I work at a packing house.
Are you in a relationship?
See, he's a married man, and he don't want
Are you
no
married?
strings attached, you know. He just wants to,
But are you in a relationship?
huh?
Are you in a relationship?
And he thinks I'm getting serious with him.
Well, you are, Terry, because he hasn't called you in 5 days and you're freaking out.
They got a lot of loud machinery over at the packing house, Terry?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet they do. I'll translate. Nick, what'd you want to ask her? I'll ask for you. Go ahead.
Are you in a relationship?
Okay. Terry,
Yeah.
are you in a relationship other than this one?
No.
No. Nick? Nick, she said no.
I'm not seeing nobody else but this guy.
All right, Suzanne Vega was in here, Nick, and we did Mel's Diner. Wait a minute, Tom's Diner. All right, already. Please, I have a lot of information. And Suzanne Vega was kind enough to do an a cappella version of Tom's Diner here, and I accompanied her with the doot-doot-doo-doos.
And is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what that was, except for Engineer Mike cut out Suzanne, so I just look like an a-hole sitting here repeating the doot-doot-doo-doo.
Right.
What kind of music do you do? I know you do music.
And he's really married.
I know he's married and got a son.
Terry, let me explain a couple of things. First off, when a guy who has a mistress gets involved with the mistress and dumps his wife, that leaves an opening in the relationship.
For another mistress.
Absolutely. So that's a number one, what's going to go on, Terry.
But
Number two,
guys don't drop their wives. They don't do that.
Terry, what happened to you? What's wrong with you that you think it would be okay to hook up with a married guy and you'd spend, these precious years you have chasing around a guy who's unavailable? What's up with you?
I don't know.
Where's your dad?
Huh?
Where's your daddy?
My dad, he's in Ohio.
Uh-huh. Was he good to you?
I know my mom and him got a divorce when I was 2 years old.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you ever been married?
Who, my dad?
Have you ever been married?
One time, that was all.
A guy was a little abusive?
No, we just didn't get along.
Mm-hmm.
Because
it wasn't abusive.
Yeah, what did he do to you?
He just wanted his papers, and that's all. He was a Spanish guy.
He was also unavailable.
You just got married so you could keep him in the country.
And but he didn't get his papers.
Did you know that's why he was marrying you?
No.
No.
I thought he was marrying me for love.
So another emotionally unavailable male.
Do you, Terry?
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I got 3, but they're grown up.
My God.
They're grown up already.
I got a 19-year-old daughter and a 21-year-old son.
Hey, it's amazing. You see them once, they're just little babies. You turn your head, and they're all grown up.
Yep.
21. She had him when she was 16.
What are the kids doing? Are they incarcerated?
No, my son, he does roofing.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
He's all right? He's paying taxes?
He just started work last Thursday.
What happened? He was in a little trouble before then?
See, he's got fines he's got to pay. He's got 3 tickets.
Oh, okay. And
so that's why he's going to work.
Yeah, he's got to work, pay his tickets.
Terry, does your children know that you were seeing this married man?
Yeah, my oldest son, he knows I seen this married man.
I was going to cut him a deal on the roof until now. All right, Terry.
Yeah.
Listen.
But this guy tells me he cares about me.
Terry.
He cares about one thing.
Terry, here's what you need to do. You need to stop talking and stop listening to other people talking and just drink in a little knowledge for one moment.
Little reality.
This guy is saying one thing, but he's doing something else. And the bottom line in life is that actions speak much louder than words. Ultimately, you can say whatever you want to say. And, of course, a guy who's cheating on his wife is going to have a pretty good rap because he's a cheater. But you can't listen to him. You gave him a chance. He didn't come through. Now it's time to have a little simple dignity, Terry, and move on with your life. Believe me, I know you've been hurt. I know you.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed herein are certainly opinions, that's for sure. If you'd like a written transcript of today's program, you probably should have written it down yourself. And if you did, we'd like a copy. LoveLine producer Ann Wilkins.
This broadcast was copyright 1997 Westwood One Entertainment. This music is MXPX on Tooth and Nail Records.
Sit, Obo. Obo, stop dragging your butt across the carpet.